Hey crew, I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, but today I'm on a break. I decided I'd do something fun for you guys. You guys are familiar with the Vogue series, What's in My Bag, right? I was yesterday in my kitchen cooking and watching YouTube. Yeah, multitasking. Thank you, North Node in Gemini. And this idea manifested itself out of the ether, and I decided to snatch it, although I had my hands in the pot. And I just thought, hey, I've got a bag and I'm a witch. Why not do what's in my witchy bag? So let's do it. Yeah, I've got a really big bag to house all of my deep-seated emotional issues. This bag was given to me by my French friend, Valentine. It's from Mandarin Duck. It's very flexible but large at the same time. I don't carry this every day because I usually get some really terrible back pain. I carry it from time to time when I really feel the need to punish my back and my shoulders. I really like big bags because I can easily slide books in them. My wallet, which is pretty large, again, to house all of my money dreams in it rather than actual money. I like it because, you know, laptops fit into it, and I have the bad habit of carrying my laptop around. This is some sort of professional bias for the time in which I was an academic, and my laptop was my best friend. I was carrying it around after me everywhere to jot down notes and transcribe things. So first of all, my wallet, it's pretty big. I do need a big bag to house my wallet. This wallet has some specific chi flowing magical properties that I infuse it with in order to help me, you know, achieve all of my abundance and prosperity goals. Second thing I have in my bag, I'm reading at the moment Rodica o joc broșovanul, Moartea semnează indescifrabil. This is a police detective novel book. Rodica is kind of like the Romanian equivalent of Agatha Christie. She's not so well known, but I absolutely love detective novels in this period. Maybe it's Venus retrograde in Capricorn that's just making me want to sit down with a good detective thriller book. Oh, Rodica, you write so well. I have tissues. Whenever I channel spirit, my nose starts itching and I do need tissues. When I walk outside and I breathe, all of a sudden I get very viscous. TMI, TMI. I also have a beanie because it's winter time and I like to keep my head covered. I think I read it someplace that we lose most of the heat of our bodies through the head. So as soon as I found that out, I'm not a person that really likes hats. I don't find them aesthetic. I don't really enjoy having something on my head. But the moment I found out that I lose a lot of my body heat through the top of my head, I decided to wear them and I stopped having colds so often as I did. So hey, self-care. Another thing that I like to carry in my bag, you understand now why I need a really big bag. This is my diary, my journal. This is not my grimoire. This is not my book of shadows. I have a specific moon book in which I write my spells, in which I collect all sorts of things. This is actually a precursor to my grimoire. I like to really quickly write ideas, and I think it's much beautiful when I can write them with a pen on a piece of paper. There is this connection that is established between the hand and the brain when I write that is very different than when I just quickly jot down things on my phone's notepad. My passport. So yeah, I have my passport ready at hand because I'm a moon in Sagittarius and you never know when I could just randomly jump into a plane. Oh my god, this expires for my birthday this year. Oh, I need to go and renew this. Ooh. Oh well, 2 more months of traveling left to go. Another thing that I have in my bag, my headphones. These are some pretty cool headphones that a guy convinced me into buying. The seller was like, yeah, you should really get these headphones, but I was a little bit apprehensive when I saw this weird knotting. And now I purchased them at his suggestion and I absolutely love them. I like to have earphones that are not wireless because I tend to drop a lot of things. I'm very clumsy, so when I walk down the street, I want to make sure that everything is attached to my body as well as it could be. I have a wooden spoon, guys, and there's actually a sweet story behind this wooden spoon. I really should like clean my bag more often though. I don't normally carry these around, but sometimes there are people that are trying to make money on the streets by selling some traditional things like spoons or candles or tissues or flower bouquets. And you know, these are usually poor people, people that live right on the margins of society. So I like to support them by purchasing the things that they're selling. I think it's so sweet to have an entrepreneurial spirit and to show, you know, the capacity that they want to survive. They actually want to give something in return from the little that they have. And I really, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is important. I think it's sweet to support local people that are living on the fringes of society and they're trying to make ends meet. So yeah, for the local vulnerable people, yeah, the local peddlers on the street. I have a mask, of course. This is actually a really nice mask. I purchased it at Art Safari, which was this cultural exhibition that happened last year. And this has a Japanese pattern, which I really enjoyed. What else do I have in my bag? Let's see. Gloves. Yeah, so I recently got these at a place called Mumuso, and it's quite fun. I love these because they are insulated. They have all the fingers. I hate gloves that are just like covering the hand. I like to move my fingers. And these are cool because they have this imprint on, which means that you can wear them on but still touch the screen of your phone. I have a scrunchie as well because all this hair needs to be contained at some point. Also, you guys have noticed, right? I'm very much of a Libra ascendant. I have to match all of my accessories on the same color scheme, okay? Yeah. If not, I'm having a really bad day. If things don't match, I get in a funky mood. Okay, yeah. I have my atame. A very modern looking atame. Atame is the witch's dagger, the witch's knife that you use in ceremonial proceedings. But mine is a Swiss knife. And I have a thing with Swiss knives. They always get taken away from me. So this is my fourth one, and I had one that was taken away from me. It was confiscated at the security check when I was trying to travel from Romania to the UK. I had one that was taken away from me as I was trying to enter the building in Nashville Court of Law. Like the lady in the front would just not allow me to step into the building with a Swiss knife, which, okay, understandable, okay. Yeah, this is absolutely wonderful because it's a girl's best friend when you're traveling. You see, it's got this really big edge, but at the same time, you can also do lots of other things with it, right? It's like you can open bottles. I think it even has, yeah, it has a toothpick. I personally don't use toothpicks, but I really enjoy that. You can open a bottle of wine. You can repair stuff that breaks as you're on the go. It has a nail file as well, so you know, you can take care of your nails. The best and most beloved part is that it actually has a small scissor. How cool is that? Oh my god, I absolutely love this knife. I like the fact that it has the color red. My North Node is in Aries, and everything that is red reminds me of my destined path in this incarnation. So yeah, Swiss knife, a modern day atame for witches on the go. I should do a commercial for them. This bag is actually pretty cool because when my friend Valentine gave it to me, it has a back pocket, and I found a piece of gum, I found a tissue, and an unused condom. So I thought, great, this bag portends future adventures. The other thing that I have in my bag is my perfume. Recently, I really got into Irresistible. I love French perfumes. I only purchase French perfumes. I don't think that anybody else does perfumes like the French. I have a compact mirror, yeah. So this is really sweet. I love the decorations in it. Anything that has colors and bright patterns just invigorates me. Oh, this is gorgeous. Ylang Ylang essential oil. Guys, this is one of my favorite oils, and when I'm at home, I like to change my bed sheets and sprinkle some Ylang Ylang essential oils on my bed sheets, or I take it with me when I travel as well, because you sometimes, you know, get stuck in Airbnbs or hotels, and it's kind of strange to sleep in a strange bed, even though you know it's been made up and cleansed for you. But I like to do some spiritual cleansing as well, and just sprinkle a couple of ylang ylang essential oil drops in the bed. It doesn't stain, so be mindful, because there are certain essential oils that stain, like sandalwood for example. It's more woody and resinous, but ylang ylang is clear, so you won't stain the sheets, and they smell divine. Some hand cream, because you know, when you shuffle all day long, when your job is to just shuffle tarot and oracle cards, you want to have hydrated hands. Ah, this is so nice. Of course, I wouldn't be a tarot reader if I didn't have my oracle deck, and of course my tarot deck. And I carry these small ones because they're easy to carry around. I'm really trying to learn the sigils from the Making Magic Oracle, because I would like to be able to draw them in my mind, so that whenever I need a sigil for protection or a sigil for love or for money, I can just start drawing it in my mind. I can imagine it, and hopefully it will manifest easier. And yeah, I really love this tin box. It protects the cards very well. Sun and Moon Tarot is one of the first tarot decks I purchased. I got this in Nashville in America from a really beautiful store. Make sure to check out my tarot deck collection video. It says more about where I got most of my tarot and oracle decks, but this one is really fun. The one that I really like to carry is the Rider-Waite Tarot. I slip that into my travel bag. I usually travel with more than just one tarot deck, but just in this bag at the moment, this is the one I had. These are vitamin D supplements to replenish my light. I'm incredibly vitamin D deficient, and this leads to a number of other health complications. So just to make sure that I'm peppy and perked up and my energy is good, I have these guys always on hand. I take them each day. Oh my god, but I think I need to replace it because it looks quite old. Yeah. So, as you guys know, I have really irregular eyebrows, and I don't really use so much the eyebrow pencil itself. I just like the tiny brush, and I just go like this to arrange my eyebrows. When I was younger as well, I had a small, almost like monobrow, like Frida Kahlo, and I kind of regret not leaving it on, to be honest. I think it would have been really interesting to see how it would grow on my older face. I also have coloring crayons, so I have the eyebrow crayon and the coloring crayons, not to be confused one with the other, because, you know, sometimes that happens to me. I tend to confuse the things that I have in my bag. I really love drawing. I love coloring. Even I think even this book, it has this bookmark that was given to me by the teller, and you can actually color it. I should actually do this when I travel with the subway. But yeah, color. Adult coloring is incredibly relaxing. So this is like muscle ache cream. I've been suffering a little bit from muscle aches, and this is a really good cream. It's like a Chinese ointment. Junhu, I think it's called, Tiger Balm. And yeah, it has a lot of really cool things like menthol, camphor, wintergreen oil, cashew put oil, clove oil, cinnamon, and paraffin. Yeah. I'm not an athlete, but for some reason sometimes my muscles get really tense, so yeah, I need that. I have a piece of gum. Actually, I should have this now. Gum chewing witches. You saw it here first, okay? But now I can't speak, so maybe I should take it out. Okay, I have eye drops. These are just some pharmaceutical, easy purchased eye drops. My eyes get quite dry, especially when I divinate. For some reason, my whole body gets dry, so I need to hydrate it, and I've discovered that I also need to hydrate my eyes. When my eyes are hydrated, I tend to rub them less, so you create less wrinkles. Yeah, and I also have a lighter, because you never know when you want to set something on fire. Wait a second, guys. I also have 2 small pockets, so let's see what else. Sadly enough, I don't have anything in the back pocket that was filled when I got the bag. It's just empty, but I do have in the front pocket Compede. I have a very sadomasochistic relationship with my shoes. My shoes love to punish me, and these guys are incredibly good. They just wrap around your skin and they create this barrier and they hold that in until it's healed. And when it's healed, they just slide off. I had one slide off my foot when I was in a swimming pool once, and I got out and I couldn't go back in that swimming pool ever again. I was so ashamed. But yeah, I'm a Pisces, you know, my feet are incredibly sensitive. Great! So it seems like you're seeing how deficient I am. I also have hand sanitizer. Actually, this one is almost empty. I should buy some new one. I have a pharmacy card. Pharmacies are amazing. I absolutely love them. I love the way they look. Everything's so clean. I love the range of products. I just love pharmacy products. I just love the idea of making myself feel better, of healthiness, you know? North Node in the 6th house, guys, Virgo. And last but never least, I have lip balm. And by the way, I'm not advertising for any of the products that I'm showing you guys here, but I really like to hydrate my lips most of the time. My eyes, you know, my lips, I like to just hydrate constantly. I like to also color them a little bit because I'm incredibly pale. So if I can put a little bit of a cherry color. Yeah, and actually cherries are my favorite. Cherry flavored anything is like... Okay guys, so this is it. Now you know all of my witchy secrets. I'm gonna have to put a spell on you.
Hey guys, Editing Lexi here. I just think I should mention that you might have noticed a distinct lack of crystals in this My Witchy Bag video. It's mostly because I don't actually carry any crystals in my purse or in my bag. I like to wear them on my body, in my pockets, or actually as pieces of jewelry. The reason for this being that I think sometimes bags can get a little bit dirty, and that's bad juju for my crystals.
Anyway, thank you for watching. This was incredibly silly. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you in my next one. Bye.